Hi, we're back at it again. We're playing Not for Broadcast. I don't really know what we're going to do for this
We're only getting started.
run, right?
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
I'm not really like, yeah, I'm not too sure.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh, shoot! I was gonna look up guides. Okay, we're gonna pull up some guides real quick. Oh my God, there's so much on my phone. Do 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 do. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Chiboya. You're always here fast. Okay, let's see. Hmm. Do 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 do. Which are the ones that we have actually? Hold on. We're gonna go back to the main menu. We're gonna check some things out.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
Archives. No. Which one was it?
Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Profiles. That is starting. Extras. Epilogues. Here we go. So this one is an accord. Okay, so it says here that there's 4 paths to go on. You're making Lego stuff. See, I was saying, you know, picking classes for little boys, you would be Lego, slowly going into, you know, you'd be mixing the Lego with the toy trucks, toy cars. That's what I'm thinking. That's your alignment. I'm a little bit out of it. I don't know. I don't want to eat because I've been eating just junk lately. And Call of Duty's been really weird. Call of Duty is just like fighting me. It won't even open anymore for some reason. I'm not even getting like a crash notice. I'm trying to see if something's wrong with my files, but like I've had to verify the integrity twice and it doesn't come up as anything wrong. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, so Path A, both Alan and Jeremy are dead. Only Path B, only Jeremy is alive. Path C, only Alan is alive. Path D, both Alan and Jeremy are alive. So let's see. We have Anaccord is Anaccord. Okay, let's see. So what's the next one we should go for? Should we go with the one where we let's see. Why don't we start from the top left? Okay. See if it tells us exactly how to, do this. Okay, so this one, Better Jeremy. How do we stop? Middle ground seems easiest. Yeah, I know, but we're eventually gonna get to it. So, how do we? Tables are organized. Other conditions are met. So footage aired. So final path B, only Jeremy is alive. So we need Alan to die during uprising. Okay. But Jeremy we need to live. I mean, we could try middle ground. It's up to you. So we don't air the footage. Public opinion is neutral. That's kind of difficult though, isn't it? Try and get like both to be together. Disrupt would be, or under new management would be a little bit better. Okay, so for this one, basically, that's weird. Oh, okay. So for this one, we keep just Jeremy alive. That's weird though. Wait, huh? It doesn't make sense. Only Jeremy is alive in Final Path B. Jeremy's Injustice. Since Jeremy is dying better. New Leaf. I think we'll go for Path B. Wait for Swab to get here and tell us to do. I don't know if Swab's gonna get here soon. I think Swab's a bit busy. Ooh, there's one called Wacky Fun. That sounds really fun. Only Alan is alive, so we kill off Jeremy, and then we have this. With Channel 1 destroyed, disrupts leadership not exposed. Children's show is shown instead hosted by Frankie Fun and featuring Jeff Algebra as a miserable side character named Doofnut. That sounds like fun. Do you want to do that? Sure, Wacky Fun. Wacky Fun it is. Sorry, Jeremy, we're gonna have to kill you off again. Okay. So, we kill off Jeremy and let Alan live. So, in Heat Wave, we kill off Jeremy. I don't remember how we kill off Jeremy. If I get it wrong, then we'll go for Better Jeremy. How about that? A bit Jesus. Okay. I don't know if we should make a save for, like, one save for Jeremy's alive, one save for Jeremy's... 1 second. All right, folks. Well, so I didn't bother to cap my water, and it's laundry day. So, I'm really glad you can only see my head. I'm gonna say that. I'm glad head only right now. Oh, right. You're gonna do. Huh? What's going on?
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
Huh? Is something different? I don't feel like this is right. Um. I'm just insane.
Corn and mayonnaise?
Oh, there we go. Did you just say nay?
Since we start viewing figures,
You're gonna hit the nay, Jeremy. Jeremy, you're gonna hit the nay.
how I show love.
You're trying to kill.
Don't cut it when Jenny tells you to think.
5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen.
Experts say just couldn't happen.
As global mega corporation Remington Cyst buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say on their historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News. So apparently, from what I read, it doesn't matter what you actually show. So like, it only matters whether or not people, like certain people are dead and how, like, disrupt or advanced. So yeah, goofy edits, no good.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win
Oh,
for Advance.
I didn't know it was National Nightly News with Jeremy Donaldson.
Is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change. But
Oh
critics are
no.
accusing of a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
I know we could do story mode for this, but like, I don't know.
Has issued a statement
Just
in which
feels
he
kind of
We
boring
have all been
to
seduced
think
by
that
the
like
shiny
we would
wrapping
do
paper,
this
but have
but
yet
not
to
actually
see
have
the
any
results.
challenge.
Sounds like sour grapes to me, Jim. After the break,
Sounds like sour grapes to me, Megan.
grapes certainly aren't sour. The international heartthrob and inexplicable box office sensation that is Lawrence.
Oh, am I
Blunderclatch.
too close to the...
And later in the program,
My
we'll be
head's
going
getting
live
cut
to
off.
Lawrence HQ
That's fine.
to hear the co-leaders
Maybe
of
not.
Senate.
I'll back up a little
That's all
bit.
coming up after the break.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy. I need
1 minute back into Jeremy.
Why?
Ranker Snack is running late. Oh, I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret.
You playing story mode? Aw,
Deeply uncomfortable
what a
with
cop
the
out.
French.
Come to Bumley. Hey. Kind of like the idea that like David's supposed to be in charge here, you know, because it's technically David just left and like we're a janitor that just got here. I like the idea of David being like, "Oh no, what am I gonna do? I need to call and get some," and then we're just
These
like
aren't my cards. Please
empty.
tell me
Bam, right there.
cards. No, they're the right
I know
ones,
exactly
Marty.
what to do.
But this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think you won't have anything to say.
We have
For God's sake, come on. It's a
exercise
huge
with ham
day.
sleeves.
It's not an
Absolute bogus. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Decent interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Check me contract.
Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on
If I was a little skinnier, you know, I'd definitely try to keep like at least one oversized hoodie around the house. Just in case. But like,
Quiet in the studio.
I'm apparently obese,
Thank you so much.
according to online data.
10 seconds, everybody.
I don't know.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
Do you think I'm obese, Chavoya?
Stock election winners advance. But first, our very own culture reporter, Megan Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbox films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blundercatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you.
I think that being here with you is amongst the most greatest joys of my life.
Thursday having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter,
No, you don't think I'm obese?
Peter Jensen, the director, do you know him? He's a wonderful chap, he really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role.
When I played
Sergeant
Brockman.
Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one
Soldiers fight for love.
A love, of course.
For freedom. For free. I can't do it. Who's counting? Ah!
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
So sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not
And in it for the awards.
Although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question.
That's a beautiful question. I want to see if I can get A plus on like all the broadcasts,
Cut me,
and I will
and I
bleed.
will bleed. And often, that's
How does it feel?
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire, the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change.
Oh, she going off script, baby.
What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well.
Oh,
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, difficult, isn't it? Very difficult.
very difficult.
I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Yes, well,
Sorry, I said fuck.
No.
I'm really apologize. Sorry.
Lawrence, I believe you brought in a clip from The Medicated, which opens next week.
Because I'm a wimp and play on story mode, I always get A or B.
This is a really pivotal scene where my character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is
Lance
facing
Hemlock.
a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
I really wish I could like I don't know. Maybe we'll go back and like watch the rushes at some point.
I don't understand it.
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
Nolan, we mustn't.
No, Doctor, we mustn't.
Did it for you, baby.
That's it for you, baby.
Dr. Hemlock.
Dr. Hemlock.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Dr. Hemlock.
Dr. Hemlock.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor.
Dr. Hemlock.
See this. Look at this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm barely even paying attention. I'm getting wrapped up in this movie. I hope that we can watch.
This phone there, this is the key.
I know, I'm doing the spitty thing. I hope that at some point they let us have. Damn, I didn't know you hated British people like that. I didn't know you hated British people like that. I don't know how I feel about British people. I've been thinking about moving to Europe. Maybe. I might do that. I mean, it's always on the table. So, I guess. I don't know. Huh? Oh. Wait, there is supposed to be an ad? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I thought they went back. I thought they had one more bit for the interview and then they did, like, huh. Well, whatever.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me.
Please tell me these
No, they're my
aren't
ones,
my
apparently.
cards.
This gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
I know. I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not an...
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agree.
You say that. Potato. Potato. I swear, if a certain president gets elected, my ass is gonna become Swedish. I don't even know which president you're talking about. I don't really care. I'm sorry. Whole wheat, man!
Break.
Sorry, that was
Right in the
loud.
studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to the
Oh,
National.
my ear. What happened?
Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first, our very own culture reporter, Megan Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent.
Gotta swap
And today
over
I have a guest
fast.
Who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shopbot films. I am very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you.
Yep.
that
Being here today is amongst the greatest joys of my life.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called Medicated.
The medicated? Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Oh,
Well, as
do
I
you
said
see me
to
just
Peter,
hitting all of these switches?
Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know him? He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I
All
said to Peter,
terribly successful.
What a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
I really meant
That
that.
is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant
Brock Rockman.
in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story
Of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. Love for freedom.
I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but we'll see who's counting.
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
So sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the award.
Dang it, I'm messing up my switches.
3 little statues do take
He talks too much.
with all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for rewards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer.
Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me and I will bleed.
and often
That's how it feels, doesn't it?
bleeding, giving, suffering.
Suffering for one's audience.
I suppose in the end I
Do it for the difference it makes.
I do it for the people that
The
I
people
inspire.
that it spoils. This reminds me of the time I thought about thinking about this moment in which I think about that moment, where I thought about the moment.
But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
Gosh darn it, you messed me up
Today,
again,
of
Chobo.
course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh. Ah.
Now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always
Drive to not.
fuck things up.
Yes, well,
Sorry, I said fuck.
No.
I'm really
Well,
sorry.
Lawrence, I believe you've
What?
got a clip
I'm
from
perfectly in
Netflix
time.
next week around the country. Lawrence, do tell us what's going on here.
I'd be delighted. This is a really pivotal scene where my character, Dr. Lods Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
What kind of question was that? What kind of question was that? That's purposeful? Rar. I can't do the rar. Oh my god, this is being recorded. I'm making gross noises again. Huh? What? Excuse me. What's going on? Oh. Hold on. Hold on. What? Hello, good boy. And you too, my other good boy. Alright, 1 second. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Is everything still good? So, you don't deserve it? Hey, no fighting. Sorry. Yeah, it's fine. So, excuse me. I just went to check on my Call of Duty. I was trying to figure out what was going on. And I just checked the integrity of it, and it was missing like 100 files. Except like 2 minutes before, or not, whatever. The first time I checked it, it said the integrity was 100%. So somehow, between me opening the game and it closing on me, it corrupted almost 100 files. You guys are fighting in the chat. You're not even paying it. Both of you, everyone watching this is my good boy, and I'll tell you what. Alright, we're back at it. Oh, for you, baby. Dr. Hemlock. Dr. Hemlock. You're the goodest boy. I'm sorry, but I don't know. You might have to fight out for that one. You know, might have to duke it out. 1v1. What is it? Ah! Besides boyfriend, of course. Ah!
This is the key. Yes, we could stop it all.
We could stop it all. The question is, should we? Nah. Hey, I'm loyal to boyfriend till the end, I'll tell you what. You're even better, Suave? I don't know. Boyfriend's pretty great. Johnny Hamsleeves, woo! But, segment great beat, damn it. Suave is greatest? I don't know. Not too sure. Not gonna lie, I disagree. Are we fighting about this still? I don't know. Johnny Handsleeves, he's pretty cool. Maybe Johnny Hamsleeves gonna be new boyfriend. What? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Don't pay attention to that. That was nothing. Nobody asked you. Oh my god, Suave. Stop throwing heat in the chat. Oh man. I should really get chat on like stream. I'm sorry. Get chat on whatever. What am I saying? I should really have chat being recorded. Yeah, I could do that. It's just like a bot or something, right? It wouldn't be that hard. Just don't touch my Jersey. Also, I never asked you, Suave. Jersey? Jeremy. Heresy.
Help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds,
The
everybody.
groupie's boyfriend.
TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Woo, Chaboya, watch yourself. Whoa.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said
We couldn't do it, but we certainly did.
Every dirty, low-down, lying, southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. It makes me coarser than a grown-is fanny.
Admirably put. But to be honest, who can blame Peter for celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party's what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
You need a team.
That can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer
A better future.
So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate.
Not inaccurate.
Before we came out here to
You shouldn't be
the
scared of
station,
me. You
we
should be
used
scared of
those
him.
hours to pass
Him.
the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have
You don't want to see me when I let my demon out.
You know the sort of problem. You rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So, all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide.
Public school is like different in Britain, I
We
think.
revoked your passports.
You want them back?
You want to leave like you threatened before the election?
That's fine.
But first,
You're gonna pay up.
you're gonna pay it back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals
Into a team.
to
Properly fund health and education.
to raise the
To
living standards
yeah,
of
baby.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your
Vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of
They're the people who created it.
Ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents,
I suggest we all get pissed.
Can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of Advance.
He exists,
And our
alright.
apologies for the fruity
We
lack.
all know about him, and I've never even seen him. How do I know he exists?
Someone's going to be in trouble.
He. Are you okay?
So,
Suave, are you drunk?
yourself and you've got-
He exists, alright. We've never seen him, not in real life.
We'll be back tomorrow. with
Can we
more
stop arguing about Santa? Like, I get it,
Jeremy Donaldson.
but
Have a
at the
peaceful
same time, you know,
And we're out.
we're trying to be,
Again tomorrow.
you know, inclusive. I don't. What about the people who don't celebrate Christmas?
Boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream?
Because he is mine. Are you dating Santa?
Be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
I love Jeremy. Everyone loves Jeremy. Mrs. Claus? The whole time? How did we figure this out? You see, we're on cutting edge journalism right here. We've exposed Mrs. Claus as being what is it called? Philanthropist. Philanthroist. Philanthroist. I don't know how to say that. Blah blah blah, we know about this one. Charlie Winston, Charlie. Ba ba da ba. Reminisce with friends about old jobs. Yeah. Help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend your colleague reports it. Cover your colleague. You would leave work on time. Head straight to the pub. Get wasted. Go if you're free, but you wouldn't mind missing it. In your speech, you give an honest review. Your spare time, you play in your local sports team. Hello. Romantic getaway. Order 66. We're not starting that. Sign my name. Oh my god. You hear that shoulder pop? I need a massage. A really nice massage, honestly. I want someone to just step on my spine until it just pops right back into place, you know? Uh-oh. Okay, we're still good. Just having okay. It's late. Sam and kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. Knock at the window brings you back to reality. It's Chris. Take a deep breath. Da, ba, da, ba. I literally work in news. Borrowing the passport. I don't really know if I want to give Chris my passport. Sorry. Ba 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 ba. Not in your stomach, Titans. Can you crack toes? Yes, you can. I know that for a fact. Massage? I'm right here. Mrs. Claus. Shame on you. Your husband must be like less than 30 feet away. I imagine it's a small house. Unless you're not. I heard a scream. Ringo! Alright, anyways. Was that boyfriend? I don't live with boyfriend. That was a roommate. Roommate screamed, I think.
No, for my sister's kid, Mr. Fuckletugs or something.
Snuggle hugs?
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own...
I don't know, he's playing with his,
10 seconds. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not
Oh.
the best source of consumer
Oh, it's
information.
bugging a little bit.
When it explodes, going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the
He's
vast
busting
majority of
out the
country,
Kamen
I'll
Rider
be asking
belts.
my guests
I don't know what
if
to
we're on
do.
the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington Smith have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation.
Is he playing a game?
Sophia,
I don't know. I think he just got home.
has always been a wild child.
Listen, I don't talk to, like, roommate. I hide.
This afternoon,
I hide a
Sophia
lot.
announced a children's toy
I don't often talk to roommate that much unless we like see each other. But
concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Ward, a marine biologist Ingrid Smalsborg and Horgensford.
Smallsborg smorgasbord.
The recently discovered
My
capsule
least
was
favorite
previously
joke.
thought unreachable. But thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised when the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve remarkable results. Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush. The capital
I want gay Johnny Hamstrings
the
back.
footballer was caught while out celebrating being named
You're
Sports
so
Personality of
eepy?
the Year
Why are you
as
eepy?
reported by this very program. And
Am I
joining
boring you
Angle
that much? I'm
Velocity
sorry.
Advance Way, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit
Go
too
eep
much.
then?
I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner.
Huh? What? Excuse me? What happened? Oh. Huh. Well. That was weird. Could it be because it's still moving content? I don't know. Well, I don't know what to. Oh no, I got the hiccups. I don't know what to do. I guess we'll play it again. I will just have to
I'm Jeremy Dawes.
go and fix that. That's it, starting! Bit Jesus. Hold on, what was that? Did it just say week 8? Or day 8, I'm sorry. Alright. That was weird. Do we want to kill the model? Do we want to kill her again, or do we want to let her live? Oh, right.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading
We'll
economist
kill the lady again. I'll do that.
With the Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snuggleheart.
Zilla?
Sophia promises
Who's
it will be
Zilla?
launched this Christmas,
Who's
but
Godzilla,
concerns
Godzilla,
remain
Godzilla, Godzilla, Zilla, Godzilla.
Intrepid scientist Dr. David Moore and marine biologist Ingrid Smalsborg and Horgensford have today set off to
Smalsborg and Horgesford.
The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable.
Lol.
But thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair
Ah,
have
my
successfully reached
back.
the imposing central cave
Ah.
and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company. However, the two have released a joint statement in which they opine geniuses don't have to like each other to achieve
Oops.
remarkable
Oops,
results.
what?
Playing the field, rumors abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving
Sweaty Buffman right now? Don't! I'm thinking about Sweaty Buffman. Well, no, Sweaty Femboys. Maybe both.
By this very program. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And grievous
Suave.
with its
Keep
bold
it PG.
promise of a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice
We want to, okay, so Jeremy needs to be alive, Alan needs to die, and I think that Advance is supposed to do good.
They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
You know someone who you need right now? Santa? Yeah. You know, I've been really thinking about saving up, trying to save up money so I can get a place to myself.
In the wake of the government's
You know what I mean?
enactment of the Access
So
to Wealth
boyfriend
Act,
can move
we're
in.
talking about
You know what I
Advance's
mean?
first week in office,
Do
and
you
what
just
we
put a
hold.
feet on the
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist,
feet?
Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, The government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that
We need to talk about your behavior. I don't know.
Unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps
In the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right.
Respect your elders.
We're the
Nuh-uh.
great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James
Is right.
Self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully.
Why are you
Advance
posting
are the
so many
destructive
feet,
threat
huh?
world powers have faced since the last Great
What are you
War.
trying to imply?
Right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what's
this will
happening.
not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Democracy is
Yes,
dead.
advances are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of
Feet make the
population
world go
wealthier and
round?
is on target
Yeah,
to produce
pretty
a
much.
permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where
Paw
you're wrong,
feet
Alan.
no,
Yes,
paws
the
yes.
people
I
are
forget that
educated, but
Chiboya
not
is
so
also a
Saying
furry.
normalize, I call it grooming. The grooming of an
The
entire
grooming of
generation
entire
happily
nation,
into
happy
eternal
eternal
They're like
bondage.
psychic pedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
Go sub to your Feet Finder. How much money you make off Feet Finder, huh?
Historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Frankenscience and opiates.
like opiates. See?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the
Pobs
water,
are
the
okay.
chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance loses
For
power
now.
after spending half
How
their
deformed are your
GDP on
feet?
dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Figuratively?
Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, investigating Law and Order, before Meghan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the
National.
National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
1 minute back.
I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
Hold on, I want to check something real quick.
This, and we're here to help. The new Advanced Go-Getters initiative will ensure that every young person enjoys the abundance of benefits that only a true community can provide, while keeping us informed.
How seasons are your feet palms? Seasoned? My feet palms are pretty bad. I'll admit that. Well, no, they're actually kind of soft. There's a little bit of season on there. It's a little bit of spice, but despite all the jobs that I've had, my feet have remained surprisingly soft.
After all, there's nothing better than moving forward.
Pretty nice.
The Advanced Go-Getters.
I wore a lot of steel-toed boots if you're asking what kind of shoes I wore. Right now, I wear like black sneakers for work. That's pretty much it. Soft feet? I do have soft feet. I'm giving them a nice feel right now just to make sure. They're pretty soft, I'll admit. Take pride in that. I don't know why my feet are so soft. My hands are like... They're not like rough, but they're a little worn. Cough, cough.
A lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Thanks for having me. Yes.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country.
Mm-hmm.
We're working every
Feet
hour
finder
just to
when?
try and cope with the
Maybe
caseload
you'll
of
find
our
it
deaths.
soon.
It must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more
Greg.
support from ministers. We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Your feet are grimy?
It never is it? Albeit my mother's.
Just hang on a bit. Oh, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes.
Nationwide is on your side.
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there.
Of course they are. Nobody cleans them for you. That's what BFs are
Next, I'm
for.
joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the
Except
system?
maybe you.
I'm
Mm.
sure we all do, Jeremy. I am sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay.
Moral decay.
And lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute
We
this
probably
moral
shouldn't
decay?
have.
Holidays, gays and gypsies,
Maybe we
I mean,
did.
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that...
Leviticus does not
Hang on a
state.
moment. Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the
He did. He
immigrants
loved
who are
immigrants.
responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
And
You go.
who's
Back in your
responsible
gimp
for the
space.
Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do.
Clive, this simply won't do.
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummies, get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive!
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal. No
I
one
just
else.
have to lick my own feet for now.
Sob story, but
How did we... I feel like maybe this conversation's a bit more appropriate now that we're, you know, doing this bit, but also this is going on YouTube.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality force. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe,
His
birthday.
birthday.
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez.
Cheers,
Like
Jeremy.
Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in
I'm
prison,
not
Tony?
going to be doing that.
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, tick ranks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Tick rank, Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party.
Throw me a surprise party. Feel like any VODs I'm in should be marked as 18 plus. All my unfortunately YouTube videos are designated not for children, so no worries about that. For now, he best lick my feet. BF will lick my feet for me. He best lick my feet for me. I'm sure BF would love to lick your feet. I'm absolutely sure. Santa probably adores licking feet. I don't know. He has a lot of time to, between years. seasons or whatever. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, we're trying to get back
Whoops.
as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Tit wank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jeremy.
Why?
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Opinions on foot jobs. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk about that for now.
And Vampire Chris.
Just for now. Don't want to polarize the audience.
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Tit wank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with
I've been looking into monetization on YouTube, and I really can't find much information on monetization. I can find information on sorry, because we're just bringing up the concept of whether or not things should be monetized, specifically if we should respect people who want to monetize. It looks like I can't monetize right now. I need to actually have like 200 followers and a certain amount of watch hours before I can actually make any money off YouTube, which is why I'm not a huge fan of YouTube. But, I mean, like, Twitch isn't really that much better. You know what I mean?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Mr. Fancy.
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
Beep, beep.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Little boy?
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way. Let's believe that.
Woohoo!
Well,
Bum,
just
bada,
trying to
bum.
get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some lucky young thespians.
Woo!
Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody. Well, Russell.
Piss off.
That's why you gotta have Twitch, YouTube, OnlyFans, and Feet Finder. I feel like I wouldn't make any money on any of those. Dihydrogen monoxide.
Sure he's on his way. Come on, it's come back. How hard can it be? This is a room.
10 seconds, everybody.
Gonna open on Megan. Camera
Not
two.
gonna lie, a Musk guy. Musk is pretty good.
3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf.
Welcome,
And on
Black.
tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria.
Shooting the breeze in the cafeteria.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Damn it!
That's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre.
As is theatre.
History, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they
You
say,
see the
"Hey,
poor
I
kids
really
here.
wanna be like those attractive
Ever seen
kids."
Yeet
And that's a
Stank?
very beautiful
I have
and
never
powerful
seen
thing.
Yeet Stank.
We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
Suppose with a surname like Algebra
algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's
A little bit of song and joy.
Difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter. And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah?
Yeah.
In a way, she's like...
All of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maybe she's you, Megan.
Put it in, coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way.
Dorito.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A
2
letter
days
from
ago.
France arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster
Thought it was all a
prank,
prank.
but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How?
They're on Twitter and Blue Sky. Don't know about Blue Sky.
And they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Woo!
Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't
GTA 6 trailer. I've been told it's a woman in Florida in a prison. I mean, I don't know. It's, you know, Stone Ocean is my favorite JoJo, so
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So, let's have a look at a short
I don't know.
on
Kind of excited for it. L Women. Hey, hey, friendship.
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist.
Going somewhere, little first year? Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel
Need
better
gay
about my
strip clubs.
violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. Is my
Do you prefer men? But I don't think women are L. I'm going to be in a cabin for a while. Gonna get a male stripper.
What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy
When I'm eating.
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you?
Oh, my arms through, Jake.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads.
With 2 gay dads.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
Gary the Fist.
And my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't fight
All 3 of you.
and I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
She's actually got a really good voice. Why did I say meat?
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your
I'm so bad at this. Oh my god, I hate this.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on the
Council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's just like
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines across the country.
twerk on some older folk, LMAO, unless you want to be the stripper. Don't even know what is going on.
What the literal fuck was that?
Yes, leave the adults alone, kid. Good riddance. Shut up. Kidding at Choboya. I love you, Chobo. I love you, Suave. Friendship. That was not a very good broadcast, I'll tell you what. Actually, apparently that was very good. Huh? I think we should go for Neil's deals this time. Chobo and OK Boyo. He a good boyo. I'm sorry, I'm out of it. Not as good as me, but still okay. You are really good, Boyo Suave. I'm not going to lie. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault, is it? You sulkily play in the cheap port. Okay, whatever. Just a good bit where Candy decides to investigate alone. Your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. Let him go, as long as he promises to be home by 11. March him home. You may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look. You can't help but let him off this time. I might need a BRB real quick. I don't know why I'm fidgeting really, really hard. Hold on, BRB. BRB, it's my choice to be mean. Listen to that inner voice, friendship. What is going on? I'm back. Why is my face different? It does this weird thing where it cuts it off. Here. You bump that up a little bit. Okay. I got some granola. Roommate's doing the laundry. Life's good. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da. I'm being so loud, I'm sorry. We're gonna go with Neo's Deals. Hello, pita bread and tzatziki, my dude. I got granola. I'm probably super loud because I'm munching on granola. Man, I love tzatziki, man. Do you mind sharing the tzatziki and pita bread? This granola is pretty dry.
Good
Oh, right.
Oh, how's it going with Steve? Why are all men such pricks? Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his affection.
Parents are at my house and left a gyro along with the pita. Ooh.
I don't know why I talked to you.
Oh, hell yeah.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said.
You got a full-on gyro, my dude.
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt.
What kind of gyro? What's in it?
By a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
You have a Greek mom? Oh yeah, I forgot.
In Dante's taint for more than a month now, embittered doctors Ingrid Sporsborg and Horgensvoord and David
Chicken and
Long
stuff?
announced today that they're considering two possible options to end the growing tensions.
Since splitting into two opposing camps on day 4 of the expedition, relationships between the factions and their leaders have only worsened.
Dr. Wong's team have successfully prototyped what they're calling shanks of deterrence.
Hmm.
While Dr. Sporsborg and Horgensvoord claims to have fashioned a deadly toxin for the tips of her group's spears. I certainly wouldn't want to knock over their test tubes, Jeremy.
Laboff avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehogs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilized numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blind said today that the new advance mark must be earned by all new products will be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Fallen Angel? Notorious addict Johnny Hamsley seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Let's hope that the team at the Gentle Touches Rehabilitation...
Hold on, I'll be back one more time. This granola is really dry. Chicken and the eggs and dicks and I shouldn't have said that one part. Anyone else listen to Death Grips? It's pretty good. I like MC Ride. He's pretty good. There used to be this gyro or like Greek restaurant by where I lived, and they had the most bomb food ever. Like, it was so good. But the owner recently died from cancer. He was like a super old Greek immigrant. He was the best. He would just let kids have alcohol. It was cool. It was great. He's dead. I think his grandson is running the business now, but I'm not sure. They used to make veggie gyros just for me. Oh my god, they were so good. The connection error for a couple of minutes and then you just stop streaming. That's because sometimes my internet gives out. Also, are you throwing shade at me? It's not my fault. Sometimes my internet just stops working and I have no real option but to just call the stream and just move on.
Centre can help Johnny get back to his former glory. Johnny's family have asked for privacy during this difficult time. We'll have reporters at the clinic around the clock so you don't miss a thing.
It is one celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport.
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington Smith CEO Sophia Remington today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks and bold strategies, could the adventurous CEO be leading the business plan down a dark alley, or taking it to a new level of success?
The manufacturing giant promises that the junior employment opportunity
You'll never move on?
will not only increase employment but also
We'll never moved on? What?
critics
Huh?
are speaking
What happened?
out against what they're calling child labour. The scheme is being marketed under the slogan "Lots of little hands to make lots of little things."
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National Nightly News. Ah! I want to take a sip from my drink. Patrick Bannon will forever be my favorite character. Pre-bombing Patrick Bannon will be my favorite character ever.
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan.
Thanks, Megan.
To talk to Wentworth and Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewashers.
Simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Bobbin.
Big house? Big house? This grubby little gaddispatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine that, having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
So what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just? I hardly think we've had it easy for Fussell's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated. But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him.
I remember he died.
Shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods. That's probably my last happy memory, Robin. Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel. We will.
Well, blah, 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 blah. Well, blah, 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 blah. Oh, quiet, blah, 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 blah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Daddy, Daddy, it's starting, Daddy. Free at last!
Glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy. He gets that from me, you know.
Hey, nice shaft work, boy.
To achieve here. We just want to be thudding well heard, that's all.
Language, Penelope. We are news, not rules.
Sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Because you only ever look forward to going to the airport because you get to smell the gasoline fumes. Huh? Why are you... Have you ever... What?
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic
I go to the airport to get a paycheck, my friend.
back here in the studio, I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough shaft work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure you have. But Karen Naked...
Aw, man.
really catch on. It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously.
Smells so good there. Wait, are you on the tarmac? Is that what you're saying? You go to the airport and go straight to the tarmac?
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, busting.
She is funny.
She wants your job. Why is it raining on my desk?
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
It was just...
Oh my god.
Well, of course you do. I got one line.
That's
Or-
supposed to mean I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's nothing wrong with the auto cue.
The ramp?
I just felt a
You mean the jet bridge? In the jetways. The jet bridge? You're hanging out in the jet bridge and it smells like gasoline?
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals.
Also, huh? What are you talking about, the ramp? Area around the ramp? As in what ramp? You're not... Are you or are you on the Are you or are you not on the tarmac, is what I'm saying. And are you or are you not? Are you talking about the tarmac ramps? The ones that with the... You push all the way up to the door of the plane, you have to go up the ramp? It's not a ramp, it's the tarmac. It's the black surface that you walk on outside of, like, the airport where the airplane lands. It's tarmac. It is. It's tarmac. Look it up. No, I'm not looking it up. It's tarmac. Everyone calls it tarmac. Google now. I'm not Googling it now. Ramp is stupid. It's a flat surface. It doesn't make sense.
Of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here for the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship.
This one always gets me.
Competition so far, I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of
And they're wrong.
and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. and facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the fingernail
Harrison.
Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Ellie Striker.
Ellie Striker. See what she's gonna do here.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy.
Ah, dang it! I flipped too fast.
Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shot number 3.
For shot number 3.
She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs.
Not bad if you ask me.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Now, a ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
Oh, I meant to hit.
Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change it.
Ramp is a space where aircraft ground operations such as taxiing and parking take place. No, sorry, it's the tarmac. I'm sorry, it just is the tarmac. You ever say anything, you're like, hey, it's the ramp, you need to head out to the ramp? No, nobody's gonna know what you're talking about. It's the tarmac. Every single time anybody references the ramp, it's the tarmac. Ramp makes no sense. There are so many ramps around an airport that saying ramp, pilots don't. How many pilots are like, how often do you talk to pilots? How many times a day you're gonna be like, oh hey, blah 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 ramp, blah 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 ramp? No, you're around, like, if you're ever in an airport, if you're ever near an airport, you're talking to other passengers, like work in an airport, talking to passengers, talking to each other, talking to people on the ground, and they say tarmac because it makes sense. You're a nerd. I don't care if you're a nerd. It's tarmac. I bet you a bunch of no, I actually know for sure that a lot of pilots say it's tarmac. I know that for sure because I met a lot of pilots, and they will say tarmac. I will talk to them and reference the tarmac. They know exactly what I'm talking about. They will also say tarmac. Every single time. I think you only say ramp when you're talking to, like, the tower or any other No, I don't care. You just looked it up. I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Everyone calls it the tarmac.
Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round,
Harris. Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's body, yeah. All right, great.
Women's bodies, yeah.
Now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that massive gap.
I'm wrong. You know what? I'll take it. Because I know in my heart of hearts that I am 100% right. I know that I'm right.
Harris. And with that offensive thumb screw, we haven't seen out of the heat. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
The ground sound.
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming, jaw-dropping.
That just makes me think of blooming onions.
Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there.
What a miserable start. Hold on, what? Are you the one who has 200 plus flight hours on X-Plane 11? No, I'm the one who spent over a year working in an airport, talking to not only passengers, not only flight attendants, but pilots and people who actually work on the tarmac. How about that? That's over 200 plus hours on the tarmac. How about that? Huh? How about you step off now, huh, Chiboya? What you got to say to that? What you got to say to that? This is such a dumb argument. How did we even bring this up? You said you just like sniffing gasoline fumes when you're at the airport, and we somehow turned it into us arguing about whether or not it's called tarmac or ramp.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket's been knocked over! I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you.
Not bad. Well, that ball boy's giving me the eye all the day.
Hello. We were just in a heated argument over whether or not the tarmac is called tarmac or ramp.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that ball, am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker.
It's called a ramp. He's right. It's called a ramp, I suppose.
And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that.
Wonderful play. Wonderful play right there.
That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
What a giant clinch.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Why are you here? Why is anyone here? He's chomping on gyros. Suave, you're getting a little possessive. I'm just saying. A little bit.
We're
gonna have to have a talk about this after the show. I'm just saying. Might have to have a talk.
What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, right. I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, there's sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players
Try to carry on.
trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Nonsense is going on here. Yes, we want our money. Yes, very good. Take them away.
Take him away. I love how much Patrick just gets into it. Hello, darling.
An absolute bloody. Okay, and now we're going to go into the final.
Buckets move. Buckets move, by the way.
The final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high level play here.
Chobo knows I love him, though. We all love Chobo.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg, and now she's and she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on from Striker, but she's in it to win it.
On it like a cop on it.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
Are we? We are
And he's
besties.
peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he has managed potassium or what's going on today with us. And he's thrown it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris! Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic. There we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump! We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
Yes, we are.
And the winner.
Stop!
First annual Sports Board Championship is everyone.
Okay, the ref has agreed once again and
Woo!
wins for everyone, including me as my 15th win in Sports Board
You win. I'll let you win. Shibuya, you win. It's called the ramp. There you go. It's the ramp.
They're 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I always have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
1 minute back.
Microphone shot link. What? Fucking microphone. Just shot
I got what I wanted, but I'm still mad.
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down. So sorry about all these buckets. We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
You're gonna need a whole new lining up there. Triple C.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a man on a ramp.
Star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks.
Here,
Dying.
Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine.
Have you had a little accident?
I didn't get hit. That was lucky. Oops.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely should.
Definitely should we not
Unless you've got a fatal
seethe.
anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know,
Oh, I forgot.
People who yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
and you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have.
I need some feet
We
now.
want to talk to the nation about something far
Buffman feet or regular
Your
feet?
office brief does that you have an announcement.
Ah!
You're being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but
What scares you? I mean, really scares you.
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of
Buff men, obviously.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have...
Well, we can argue about this. Buff men over femboys.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up count,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, it's coming for now.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school here to go to the hospital.
You got a goof in the hospital.
He'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before.
OMG, same. My boyfriend gonna have to cater to my feet needs.
It's the right time.
I'm sorry, that I'm a little shocked by that statement.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It was awful for us, and this is the point.
We're having fun. This is fun. We're having fun. We're all having fun. Have fun, right? We're having fun. Does that work? Am I being assertive enough? I know it's kind of like being in class when you're like in a group with your friends and you gotta kind of pay attention to the assignment, but you know you're not. And so you're just talking in between, you know, pauses.
The first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres.
Because that's exactly who we are. We are friends, and we're in a class called twitch.tv/Rex the Coolest.
By the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important.
It is.
This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
He's just given me an electric job.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Are we still on the air, Peter?
Yes. Sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry. I've got something.
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... with a rusty twat!
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Don't get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight.
Femboy feet or buff men armpits? What are we doing with this world?
All the winners of the Sports World Final. We'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Which do you prefer, though?
It's fine, actually. So I'm transitioning the right properly.
What conversations we have had arguing about the ramp, femboy feet, buff men armpits. I think that's actually all we've been talking about. Are you talking about me? I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I'm a dinosaur. You gotta draw conclusions from, you know, that yourself. And not much I can do on that front. Neil's Deals! Oh. Alright, time for the Mrs. Snuggleworth bit. Ah, my least favorite bit. On it, like a car bonnet.
This has no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism. It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looks lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Had him take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes,
Aww.
I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
What a
Break
dweeb.
leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
Personally, gotta go for them armpits. That makes sense. I can see you, Chaboya.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefox? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy with no signs of
I mean, it is just, you know, supposed to be reflective of COVID. I get that this is like the COVID bit, but
across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model claims that
Bang.
occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was, of course, raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to
bro, my chai history is enough to get at least 8 consecutive light hit sends. Huh? Chai?
Loaded, Shen Calligraphy, Johnny Hansleaves, seems to be taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Since checking into rehab, not much has been heard from the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another resident today seems to confirm that all might not be well at Gentle Touches.
It seems that paranoia may have overtaken
What is
the
chai?
of the
Chat
infamous
history.
rehab clinic,
Chat
which
history.
this morning
Ah.
of an independent state, claiming it had more than enough sponges to last till next Christmas.
I thought it was just the history of how many chai lattes or chai teas you drank.
45 years now,
Which I would
the
be in
descendants
trouble
of
if
Dr.
that was a
Stephen
crime.
Wolf and Ingrid Sporsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination. But the
Oh,
recent
we
photo
changed this
of
bit
Henry
too.
Sporsborgen
Nice.
Wallensford, the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
New Roman army. The top world, where's the day night is. What is CAI? Oh, I still don't know. As in chat AI? I don't know. You know what I do all day? I text boyfriend and I sleep.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. As anyone will tell you, the deeper the bowl,
the thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Last war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich.
Character AI?
Measures are announced, Alex. With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of rich relatives on the run actually being filled with helium and released into the stratosphere. If those rich bastards think they're above the rest of us, why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
No! What? Hold on. It's still working. Oh, did it crash again? What is going on? Are you guys making it crash? I have to check my file integrities for this. After this stream, I'm gonna check my file integrities. Hold on. I'm also looking at character AI. I have no idea what this is, but that's cool. Is the stream still up? It's just the games that are crashing? That's really weird. I think the only thing I can do is go and check my file integrities, because it seems like a few are messed up.
Good evening, I'm Megan Moore.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting! I need to get a shave too, honestly. Yeah, sorry, I bumped the mic. I need to shave and then, how do y'all feel about facial hair, actually? Y'all like beards? I can't grow, well, I can grow a beard. It's not a big beard, but it's a beard. But the issue is it's really patchy, and the weirdest bit, it's a different color than my hair. Whereas my hair is like kind of...
Jenny, how's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
I guess I shouldn't break character. Anyways, my beard is like strawberry blonde, and that's not what I look like.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
I don't understand it at all. There's also one specific part of my beard, which is like black. Not really the biggest fear. What does boyfriend think? What does boyfriend think? I'm gonna go text boyfriend.
5, 4.
Whoops.
3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglepups? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal
Boyfriend says...
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day.
I'm sorry.
Domestic relationships.
Boyfriend says he doesn't mind.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behavior in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was, of course, raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to construct their vast hives, many of the nation's adults turned to a more childish solution.
But anyways, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna grow out a beard again.
Locked and loaded. Sin calligraphy, Johnny Handsleeves, seems to be taking his own unique approach to being locked in.
Since checking into rehab, not much has been heard from the former role model, but this latest photo leaked by another resident today seems to confirm that all might not be well at Gentle Touches.
Gentle
It
Touches.
seems that paranoia may have overtaken the residents of the infamous rehab clinic, which this morning declared itself an independent state, claiming it had more than enough sponges to last till next Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Shape of things to come. In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen Horgensbrood
Actually, I want to hear what the other lady says.
captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Hello, Surface.
I am the least likely.
With the dispatch from the front lines. A quick update. Last night, the Wonkens clones launched.
Hold on. The sun's not there. The sun's different this time. You see the big sun? It used to be like a big, like, smiling sun, but it's not there anymore. It's just a regular sun.
A major offensive on our western flank. Obviously, we were able to see them off with our superior Sporsborgen Horgan swords. But we've heard rumours of a secret
Those
weapon.
are pretty good.
Small and furry. But they couldn't have got one of those down here, would they? Unless the Wonga's portal. They've got it working. I need to speak to Mother. This divorce is getting serious. Helvetica out.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy.
It
That's why
does.
goldfish are so
But,
stupid.
That's right.
artificial
And anyone will
sun.
tell you, the deeper the bowl,
The thicker the goldfish.
there's no denying the
Oh, I do love me a nice thick goldfish.
A worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of rich relatives on the run actually being filled with helium and released into the stratosphere. If those rich bastards think they're above the rest of us, why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this
A
afternoon.
curious
In
statement.
the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response to how the people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Narwhal petting zoo? Damn it! We got it canceled?
In these difficult times, it's important that we all feel united. That we're all in this together. And for a short time, we must bear significant change. To help myself come to terms with these tough but transitory times, I've written a list of things that are just as temporary as all of this discomfort. I thought it would be helpful to share my list with all of you.
That'd be nice.
Christmas with the in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
Your child's school play.
Mm-hmm.
Youth.
Hmm.
Beauty.
Hmm.
That phase you still don't talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Your New Year's resolution.
Uh-huh.
Your husband's hairline.
Hmm.
Your waistline.
I'm struggling with that one right now.
Your fleeting lifetime. And all of human endeavour. I hope my relatable list has allowed you
It's pretty relatable.
to know that just as these things pass us by,
Artificial Sun sounds like a really good, like, song title.
we will endure.
I guess that just sounds like Black Hole Sun, but at the same time, it's cool. Artificial Sunshine?
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive
Heartthrob reporter. Are we secretly gay for Peter Bannon? Patrick Bannon?
Working from home. There's going to be a bloody quiz.
I can't wait.
Thank you,
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I will be asking controversial CEO Sophia Remington where it all went wrong.
And circuit scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us, presumably to provide a bit of foresight.
Maybe she'll tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
I love Jeremy so much. God, Jeremy's the best. I accidentally fell asleep until the Mrs. Snuggleworth's dying woke me up. God, I love Patrick. Patrick and Jeremy are so good. Actually, all jokes aside, the actors in this game are fantastic. Like, they did a really, really good job.
First tonight, how do we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her villa on the island of San Palmerino is CEO and socialite Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I am loving your hairdo, babe.
And from her crystal healing laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Lower Uppington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Delia! Thank you for inviting us to the show.
Your toys are rampaging across the developed world. Your company is worth less than my annual salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace. Have you taken your eye off the ball?
Oh, honey, you're so cute when you're angry. The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality. You can't see the bigger picture.
So, what is the bigger picture?
The bigger picture is lithium batteries.
Lithium?
Our toys have been running for upwards of 71 days now with no signs of them slowing down whatsoever. Imagine what that means for the future.
It means we don't know when the hell this lockdown's going to end, doesn't it? You don't seriously believe Remington's fist can survive.
Remington Smiths.
Batteries are gonna change everything, Tiny Ogre. They're gonna
Tiny
power
Ogre.
transport system, make technology portable. Hell, they might even take us into space.
But how can you make them with everyone at home?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands of tiny hands, they're already pouring off the production line.
Woo!
Things are good for Remington's fist.
But surely you have no future.
Excuse me, hello, yes,
Sorry, I'm getting a little sweaty.
What, multinational economics?
The future, Mr. Donaldson, to which we are all connected.
Yeah, okay, I'll buy it. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do.
Mhm.
So, what does your scientific process tell you about the future of Sophia Remington, Doctor?
We see her on a balcony, foreign soil, but not foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing.
You're amazing.
Fly you out here to the island to do that for my guests. We're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not all flights, honey. Dee, call me. And you, Maggie. The more the merrier.
And you, Maggie.
Swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant to the seriousness of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take any responsibility at all for the global crisis?
Careful! It's a trap.
It's not a trap. Why are you helping her?
She seems fun.
She seems fun.
Please answer my question, Miss Remington.
Listen, are lithium batteries the most incredible invention the world has ever seen? Probably yes. But, in fact, who am I kidding? It is definitely yes. But will they last forever? Probably not. One day, all the Mrs. Snugglehugs will just stop. It'll be like a miracle. And then we can all go back to the grand tradition of buying products again. Because I really don't mind telling you this. It is really hitting our bottom line.
It is. It is hitting it pretty hard. I wish my bottom line was. I didn't say that.
Dr. Lywell, do you have
I didn't say that.
when or how this might end?
Well, it's not an exact science.
Not even a real one.
But our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky. The grass will be rich and verdant. The birds will sing at dawn.
Go into ASMR mode. What is ASMR mode? Just me getting really close.
I find that strangely comforting.
That could literally be any day.
Let's hope it's
Like this?
Clouds, grass, and birds.
Do you want me to talk to you like this?
Let's hope it's not too soon. I'm kind of hoping we can make it to 100 days. It sounds good on
Hello there.
If it lifts now, the children will have to go
Can Can you hear me? If I put my mouth really close to this microphone? Yeah. Are you saying that this ASMR voice is more preferable than my normal voice?
Oh, she's a Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
I mean, she's fun at a social level.
I wouldn't want to be on her board.
It's hard not to do what?
Fucking ground.
Enjoy my ASMR voice, despite how bad I am at speaking, how unloquacious I am. It's hard to not hear you and to not sleep. You just want me as a sleep aid? That's great. I'm glad. I thought I was here entertaining you, but whatever.
Not stupid. I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us. Hey, no, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. It's going well. We'll get him.
Well,
With the cake, you're on the balloon.
now you don't get ASMR.
Got no idea how old
Yeah.
he is.
Why is my
40, 17.
cover?
Yeah.
Come on. There we go,
Okay,
baby.
back. 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National.
But I'm glad my voice is soothing. That I'm glad about. Having to listen to my voice, it's so different than what I hear. You're sorry? What, do you actually find my voice soothing? Because it doesn't. It sounds like really, like,
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
uncomfortable whenever I listen to it.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
What happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Ah, yeah.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly
Yours sound like poop? I mean, I don't think mine sounds that much better. I don't know. It's not very deep. It's not like high pitch, cute. It's like very. You can tell that I was raised like on a farm. You know what I mean? It's a very like not even gruff. It just sounds uneducated. You know what I mean?
You're unbelievable.
So Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has
Oh, my chest.
It will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go. Scaremongering again.
Fear-mongering again. My voice sounds great. It doesn't though. It sounds really like I don't know. It's just so unremarkable and like uninteresting. It's just not like what.
3,000 people die every year from regular toys. That's a lot of people. And this is no different.
You know what I mean? It's just it's not remarkable in any way. And it just sounds like I don't know. I wish I could do more about it, but it's like something that you know, it takes a really long. Well, it's not even that. It's like a genetic, you know, disposition. I don't know. I'm a little self-conscious about my voice. I used to practice singing, and I used to practice speech. Like, I used to practice, like, public speaking. But it doesn't need to be interesting. It needs to be familiar. It needs to be comforting. And it is both. I'm glad that mine is both. Thank you. But yeah, I used to be a really good public speaker when I was a kid. I was really good at, like, there are certain tricks and stuff to public speaking to make sure that you don't interrupt yourself or you don't stop talking. And I used to be really good at that. And then when I was still living with my folks, my sister moved out, I was able to take up singing, and I used to practice singing a lot. I used to every single day. But that never really went anywhere. I really wanted to do karaoke, but I've never done karaoke in my life, and I'm terrified to do karaoke. But I love singing. I love it a lot. It's just not something that you can really do, you know.
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army. Amassing an army to kidnap us.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
You're not fun anymore.
Alan James. Katie Brightman.
Sorry, what? Ooh, some people are sleeping together. Alan and the girl. Ooh, they're sleeping together.
Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate which really contributed to the national conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Brannan. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. I'm on the street. The first time, I was actually convinced he was outside. Girl drama. Ooh, girl.
Right, and can you tell us what it's
Did you sleep with your political opponent? Oh my god.
So my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger.
I don't know any danger about that, Patrick.
That's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing this sort of resourcefulness would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy.
Not safe at all. Stay inside. Not safe at all.
Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm on straight. I'm on the straight.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on?
Joe, stop! We're not doing the light by bulb joke again. I don't know how to do a Joker voice. How many liberals does it take to change a light by bulb? None. They're too busy. That's a terrible Joker voice. That's not even a Joker voice. I don't know how to do a Joker voice. What does the Joker sound like?
Where are you really?
I don't know how to do a good, like, Heath Ledger or Walking Phoenix, or I don't remember another good. Not Jared Leto. We're not doing Jared Leto. Who is another Joker? There was one that was really fantastic in The Dark Knight, but I can't remember his name anymore.
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, no. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement.
Have you heard the new voice of Kermit? Why is everything changing?
Oh, shit. Okay, fucking listen to me, you bastards. If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking son of a fuck. And
too talented to die.
I'm too talented to die. Damn it!
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
The Patriots! Jeremy, help me! You're coming for me? Ah!
Showing the nation, more importantly, management.
Because Disney is a bag of...
It's time for another break, but when we come back,
Poor
we'll be hoping
Disney.
to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
Oh, the sun has changed. The sun has changed. When did it change?
Bannon Avenue.
Dinosaur! I knew it was there!
The Advanced Go-Getters initiative will put your children in the picture. With subtle brainwashing delivered in potentially hazardous environments.
What is going on?
And when they talk about what's happening at home, we'll be listening and taking notes.
Is this a sign like don't...
Let your children drift off down the river to uncertain ends, or abandon them to a life of shame and mockery and eventual death
Huh?
on the streets.
What is going
So
on?
you sent them to fly with us instead.
No, I'm
They're
not.
probably safe,
I'm not going to.
but I guess
I don't
you
have
never
to.
know what's lurking in the water.
No, you're being a child.
Isn't that the... What is it called? That's from the Nutcracker, but I can't remember what song it is. It's not the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies. It's the something of icicles.
Welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will national nightly win.
And who will nationally nightly lose?
So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello,
Tommy the Fingernail Harris.
Jody, it's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that. Yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy?
Yeah, you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault.
Yeah, that's your fault. Nap time is very important.
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special
Prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please.
Bah.
Jeremy.
Ugh.
Jeremy. Thank you. This.
I want it. I want it. I want it.
What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so...
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
Jared Jimmy.
We have Angie on the line.
Oh, he changed his name too. I didn't notice that before.
I'm so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you, both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
What can I say?
What can I say?
Always has been.
Always has been.
And my dental hygiene has been described
Is acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well,
Woo!
shall we get this shambles underway?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes
Yeah, it is. We need naps. Everybody needs a little sleepy time. A little time just to be EP sleepy. Have a little bit of, you know, sleepy boy time.
13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favorite color?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct. The color
Crushed praline 4.
Angie dear, what is my star sign?
Sagittarius.
Question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Laying in my bed right now thinking about big, furry, sweaty, smelly buff men. And their feet are just
How did you do, Tommy?
as described.
Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course
Oh my god, wake up. We're gonna have the best song coming up soon. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's Mr. Bear time. It's Mr. Bear time.
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Hartley.
And their feet occasionally. And their feet when available.
thank you for being here, Sonia.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Hello, Tommy.
You write in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? Is it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
You must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I
A theatrical agent.
Samuel Coffee
La 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 la. La 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 la.
amongst others.
I should stop making noises like that. Those are very gross. La, 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 la. And I did it again.
How are you managing without
Mental health, everyone. Make sure to check up on your mental health. Go visit your psychiatrist. Make sure that your diagnosis is up to date because sometimes it can worsen. You never know.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
Who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I
Woo! It's Jeff Algebra. Jeff with a G.
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time, we've got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold.
It's not too bold. I love it.
I'd love to show you some of my stuff.
I've been working on some new shite.
Well, at least you're already aware.
during lockdown, we've been workshopping.
Call me a good boy again or I'll overthrow Poland.
People still let you meet their children, do they?
What kind of good boy do you want? What kind? Do you want me to get close to the mic? Do you want a specific persona for the ASMR?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids...
But you a bad boy?
Timely just put payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right.
Animals! Me! I'm an animal.
The things that kids need to know, but through a medium
That they understand, like song and dance.
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jess, one of my best clients, aren't you?
You want 5 good boys?
So, the first one we've been working on...
Okay, hold on. You will become a dictator. You two will have like an all-out fight. Okay. Do you want just ASMR? Do you want like a specific line? Like, I don't know. I feel like I should mix these up. Have like a couple of nice good boys. You know, some interesting good boys. Any requests or just the good boys? Salt. Alright. I'll just start. Let's go. Those are vocal warm-ups. I used to actually do those. Those were fun days. Hey, that's not nice. That's not nice. Hold on, I'll add that. Suave, you're a very naughty boy. Please play nice with good boy Chobo. Yes. Oh, Chobo, you're such a good boy. Who's my good boy, Chobo? Ah, Suave, you're such a good boy. Ah, my good boy, Suave and Chobo. Ah, wonderful boys. Who's my favorite boys? Who's my favorite boys? You are. Yes, you are. Chobo, Suave, oh, my favorite good boys. Who are my favorite good boys? Yes, you are. You are my favorite good boys. Oh, I love my good boys so much. Oh, my good boys. Is that good? I think I overdid it, maybe a little bit. I try to channel me talking to my dogs. My folks' dogs now. Is that good? Did you all like that? I wish I had a cigar. I like cigars after I do stuff like that. You know, get real down into it. Everyone on YouTube, I just want to say this is not the stuff that you get on YouTube. This is stuff you only get live. That's right. Live, baby. Twitch.tv/Rex the Coolest. Streaming usually around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hit me up. Can't wait to see you there. Can't wait. I will give you a good boy, maybe. If you're a good boy, I will give it to you, maybe. Alright, now let's get back to the best part of this game.
The King of the Jungle's mortgage repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he
Do you
have
have
a
a
broker?
broker?
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Bad boy Chobo.
Universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm gonna say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
The bear, do the bear.
This one is much better. So this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear.
Hold on.
Now Mr. Bear is a very sad bear because
Don't
all
cry.
the other bears don't think that it'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure.
It's a tragic story, Greek tragedy.
Lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus.
Octopus.
And says,
No, Mr. Bear, give up on your dreams. Go become a work at a Lowe's.
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus.
It says the octopus.
Gesture or something.
Get out of here. BRB, I'm horny? What, did I didn't do that to you. Don't pretend like you are. You're just gonna go eat your tzatziki. I know what's going on.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. So what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, Chip.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
Yeah. Maybe you did. No, I didn't. I did not. Don't act like I did. You're toying with my heart, my emotions.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end on
Bonk. Do give him a nice bonk, actually. Real hard on the head.
So it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to. Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not?
You will neuter who? Me? Are you talking about me now, Suave?
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment. It's the world premiere that nobody saw.
Both? I'm not.
At all. I can only apologize in advance for what we're all about to endure.
Where's the button on this flash? Ah.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly.
Doodle Farm.
Like
No, not me,
Python,
balls.
Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig
And Mr. Cow.
They're always in,
Good moods.
but that's 'cause they don't know they'll
You'll stay for Mr. Bear? Yeah, this is the best part.
Mr.
Bear.
What's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll lose at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Please do not applaud, I'm a massive fraud. Shacked up with the agent while the wife thinks I'm abroad.
You said you were done.
Oh, I say that to everyone. Sometimes when I'm tipsy, me and Angela still have fun. Mr. Bear,
Oh, they changed the song again.
Sonia takes it up the bum and shaves her pubic hair.
Mr. Bear, that's an overshare. That was for your birthday and you're never going back there.
Mr. Bear, I'm in disrepair. Didn't check my prostate, now it started sprouting there.
Mr. Bear, I have private health care. 90 pairs of shoes and 30 different types of cookware.
Mr. Bear, I feel laissez-faire. Maybe when the lockdown lifts, I'll hit on the au pair.
Mr. Bear, I don't mean to swear, but I'll never fucking live off the John's hair.
Mr. Bear, what a lovely chair. Mr. Bear, you've got the news caught up in your hair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? Mr. Bear, Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a hat entirely made of avocado pear. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That is a cutlery pie. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the sound a mushroom makes opening a deck chair.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
That is a suit for the fly. That is a goat in a tie. That is a dream when you fry.
Shoot!
It's awful.
Ah.
There is bound to be a classic of children's entertainment. But now, let's see how it's really done.
Before we wrap up the news tonight, I just wanted to spend a moment
Talking to you directly. A final thought, if you will. Just for you, Alex. A complicated homestead, but there's something you should know. The family room, things that are cool. You're just you think you're uneven, buddy fool. You clearly love your daughter more. You think that got it. What? Got it under control. Well, if that's your goal, then you better re-roll. You have a few too many at the watering hole. You've clearly loved your daughter more. Chris and Sam are broken 'cause you're too scared of the law. And Charlie's getting angry. I don't know how to do that. Susie thinks you're perfect with that holiday abroad. Not to say you clearly love your daughter more. You clearly love your daughter. Ah, and that's the news. Woohoo! I hope that was really loud.
National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow when Jeremy will be wrestling an alpaca and I'll be naked.
Yay!
Have a treacle on it. What? Oi, just give me that beer.
I'm famished. That's a tall ass beer.
What is that, Pat? Do you think I'd be happy with that? You're out of your mind. Alex! Wake up! Wake up!
That was fun. Well, so the Scottish all of a sudden. I'm Scottish. I'm Scottish. Sorry. You blink a few times. Oh, whatever. We know this one. Should we just be mean to Chris? We gotta do a run where we're just super mean to Chris. We're getting kind of close to 3 hours. We might call it. Actually, I wonder how close we are to finishing. You come home from a particularly late shift, find the kitchen light still on. Whatever, we know. Alright, we're killing Mom. Our daughter's dead. The mom's gonna die. We're gonna leave Charlie and Chris as the only two to survive. I wanna laugh. You're gonna eat tzatziki? Don't make tzatziki while I'm streaming. Don't do it. Suave, you too. Keep the tzatziki inside. The silence. Is this the one where we... Do you think we can make one full... You know what? Why not? I don't work tomorrow. Let's try and knock out one full timeline in a playthrough. You guys don't gotta stay for it, but I'm gonna try to do it anyways.
Stay where you are, Kat. Jenny?
This is not Jenny's decision, Jeremy, or yours.
It'll be all right. I'll talk to Buxton.
Oh, good. You can tell him I'll return his wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week. Jenny?
Sorry, Kath, you're gonna have to leave.
Kathy, God, get out of here.
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds,
I thought we
everybody.
were part of a team these days.
It's better, Jeremy.
Huh?
Stop being so
Let me fix the mic. Hold on. Hopefully it's not making too much noise.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main headlines tonight.
The
There we go.
establishment strikes back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The sanctions, which are broad-ranging, include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas, food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
Well, it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned? What's the government doing about it, eh?
Thanks, Patrick. Fascinating stuff.
Fascinating
Popular
stuff.
Prime Minister Julia Salisbury has released a reassuringly brave statement in response to the World Council's controversial announcement.
This international declaration is nothing short of outrageous. We are a democratically elected government with massive popular support. We do not recognise these sanctions, and we encourage other socially progressive nations of the world to both resist and ignore them. Advance have struck fear into the heart of the international community by showing that it is possible to have radical change for the betterment of the many. And whilst I wish we could improve other countries as much as we have our own, we do not rely on the help of others to thrive. This country is entirely self-sufficient. We are a team.
Now more than ever.
And this team is on your side. Thank you.
Thank you.
Defiant stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our government's stance?
I should stop
Robin
clapping
Short
so
found
loud.
out.
Hi there. I was wondering if you could spend a moment to give us your thoughts on the government.
Honestly,
Ah,
speaking of
shut
doing a
up.
job, I know the assets and world checks have made the difference for us with the cost of the little one. And people seem, happier in the main. I always said things would get better with a woman in charge.
Putting the grown-ups to shame. An award today for Camp Busy Fingers, which continues to break all production expectations.
A slightly dazed-looking Sophia Remington presented young foreman Alfie Plank and his team with a certificate, statuette, and a moderately generous tuck shop voucher.
So, how do the public feel about the Youth Employment Opportunity Scheme? Patrick Bannon again.
What's your opinion of Camp Busy Fingers?
What do you think my opinion is? Should we ban? It's bloody child labour.
It's child labour.
Children being exploited.
No, I don't.
The delicate sound of thunder. A frightening start for commuters this morning, who were confronted by a somewhat sinister sight as they left their trains.
Many travellers reported feeling intimidated by the silent figures who stood motionless outside every major station in the capital. Radical extremist group Disrupt, who organised the show of strength, refused to comment on the meaning of the strange protest.
I want to apologise to this presenter for making him drop his morning bagel in surprise.
But how do we feel about these somewhat radical extremists and their upsetting methods? Robin found out.
Can I ask your opinions on Disrupt?
Are those the guys in black with the orange fist thing?
That's right.
Can I be honest?
Of course.
This is journalism.
They scare me a bit.
Injury time? Fierce rival doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborg and Horgensford today sent a joint statement to the service appealing for an urgent shipment of supplies.
After breaking into two warring factions, things seem to have gone from bad to worse for the ill-fated expedition. They look like they could really use some support.
Nobody cares.
Or
Nobody
possibly a
cares.
peace negotiator.
But with the pair arguably being their own worst enemies, how should we feel about sending them the resources they need to carry on? Patrick Bannon.
I am my own. Yeah, I love this one.
Yeah, don't worry, they're going to cut all this, aren't they? It's disgusting.
Hang on. You gotta. Oh, Jesus, wet.
Christ, have you thought about quitting smoking?
Right. No, I'm fine now.
Okay.
What were we talking about?
The trap scientists.
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't really care.
Brilliant.
I am not a number. Applications finally opened today for the new Advanced Team Membership Cards, a scheme by the government to allow fast access to all the new public services being introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely voluntary, but will be recognised as legal identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks, and, rightfully, clubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
No charge.
Well, you've always been a
There's no charge.
What do the public think about the new
Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that?
Oh, yeah, fantastic. I'm applying today. I mean, why wouldn't you? What are these protesters doing? They don't want us to know who their names are. Besides, have you seen the savings you can get? I'm getting one for the little one as well. Oh, how adorable. Yeah, gonna be a proper little team member, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he smiled.
Yeah.
And finally tonight, game of two halves. Fresh out of rehab, repentant celebrity sportsman Johnny Handsleeves is promising to turn over a new leaf.
In a surprisingly energetic appearance on the Whitney Chinwag show this morning, Johnny showed everyone he's certainly full of life and raring to go.
They better not try that on our sofas. I doubt they'll survive the frenzy.
But what should we think of this exuberant behaviour? Patrick?
Don't really care, love.
Don't really care.
Later tonight, in a bit of a switcheroo, it'll be Jeremy in the culture chair, spitting rhymes with popular rapper Jay Zus. And then we'll both be chatting with a familiar team of thespians set to take the nation by storm. Again.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Oh, Patrick hit someone. Patrick hit someone. Yeah! Yeah, but no, really, what I was talking about before with this game, it could have easily fallen apart if they had, like, bad actors, you know? Like, a few bad scenes or any of the actors kind of tripping over themselves, and this whole thing would have just been trash, because it hinges so much on these people's performances.
To advance, Peter Clement is at his home in Lambertshire. Are you there, Peter?
Yes, I can hear you, Jeremy.
And you go and scrutinize it so many times that, like, anything that happens that's not good, you'll, like, you're gonna go over it again and again.
Ivan Vodovich, Foreign Minister of Urkistan. Ivan, thank you for being here.
Great pleasure.
Great pleasure. Great pleasure. That's a really tall bottle of vodka.
Crazy expensive prostitute. In my country,
You would be worshipped as a god.
Minister, as one of those arguing most strongly for these sanctions, how do you feel about Advance's defiant stance?
Vance is like man who's thinking of big career in movie slang.
And actually,
I'm holding tiny penis in hand.
He's clearly not from Svenland, then. We have like some of the cleanest mental health facilities in the continent, yeah.
And welcome.
In the continent.
Minister of Mojo, Björk. I'm sorry, we don't appear to have your surname.
It's just Björk, yeah. We don't use things like socially divisive surnames here.
Minister?
It's just Björk, yeah.
It's just Björk. Peter, Bjorn, and John.
But you were noticeably absent.
Oh, is it like Bjorn?
Well, what a surprise. The hippies didn't show up for the fight.
Actually, that's quite racist. Because if you
Is it Bjorn? Bjork. Bjork is what I'm thinking of. She's taking apart a TV and she's all like, the little people inside make the shows. It's so fascinating. I don't remember how she talks.
You're like sissy man. You have this expression, sissy man.
She was the one that somebody sent a, like, there's an obsessed fan and they sent, like, a package with a small bomb in it or something.
Ivan, we're not back at the Grange now. Sorry, Jeremy. Ivan and I used to play golf back in my media days. He always wins. Nothing gives him greater pleasure than grinding people's gears. The more quality, the better. You're like man with tiny penis, who think he have tiny penis, but actually he discovered that. Oh, could it be? No, it's tiny penis. Ivan's just worried that when the rest of the world sees how well we're doing, they'll notice all that dodge that he's got squirreled away. Because that's what these sanctions are, Megan. They're the last pathetic gasp of an establishment in collapse. Wolves at the gates, Ivan, old mate. Good. They can join others on my wall.
Ah, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your Tatsiki.
She got arrested, yeah, for fueling a butterfly that was hovering over her fuel tank. I mean, an English jam sandwich.
I used to know a girl called Jam Sandwich. She went right cracker too.
Were we talking about anything important? Oh, I was saying how important the actors for this game are, because like they all do a really, really amazing job. And you go over and scrutinize all of this so many times that if any one of them just tripped over themselves, you would, like, it would totally ruin the whole game, because you go over it again and again and again. I like this a whole lot more than Hello Neighbor. Hello Neighbor had, like, a lot of weird issues with it, and it was pretty famous for being kind of half-baked. This is so much better than Hello Neighbor. I love this. I wouldn't be playing this for as many episodes as I am if I wasn't in love with this game.
Possible shortages and power outages. Can you summarize your thoughts for us, Minister Beard?
Well, from here, Jan, you all look a bit stupid really arguing about outdated devices concept like money. Instead, like, we replace currency with a
System of bodily fluids.
And that's like a really hard to sanction, actually.
Thank you, Minister.
Really hard to sanction.
He's like man who thinks he invented perfect trap for giant
Mutant Harry Bear in a perfect trap.
Yes, thank you, Minister. And finally, Prime Minister Clement.
Let me talk to your viewers here, Jeremy. Don't worry, everybody. Don't be afraid. Don't even lose a wink of sleep. We knew the rest of the world would react this way. And we're ready.
Ow,
As the old man used to say, you can't make a shag pie without blocking a few tongues.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Reassuring.
This is going to be a good VOD. This is going to be an amazing VOD. Oh,
Hey, Peter, I over your way this weekend. You fancy a quick 9?
Yeah, sure, front or back.
That's what I hope you're asking Megan Wolf for me.
She's out of your league, mate.
Thank you for correction.
You have to be more careful. It's all part of his.
Alright, 1 second.
Get fired live on the news at 6 in front of the nation. Can someone warn him it's going a little too well?
there we go. Hi. We're playing a bit dangerous here, but window is open. Hopefully nothing bad happens.
Have they given you the Crown Principle? Megan?
This is Jeremy, and he'll be interviewing you.
Nope, how about...
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's quite alright.
Don't want to hurt this thing too much.
5 and 10 seconds.
He put that guy up on himself.
Oh, goodness, crazy dealers.
3.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive first
Exclusive.
look at the sensation everyone's going to be talking about. But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. That's probably my favorite line by Jeremy.
He's been called the son of the streets and
The father of truth.
not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus.
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on the show, the news. You know, as a kid on the streets.
As a kid on the streets, I used to look through the windows. I watch a man die.
Quite the journey.
That Tzatziki was bussin' for real, for real. Thanks, Grandma. That Tzatziki was bussin' for real. How does that meme go? That apple pie was straight bussin'.
I remember, like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon
I
after.
don't even know anymore. I don't know what I'm doing.
You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself. how to
Crime
walk.
fiction. Ugh.
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically. Right
She
there,
died tragically, man. Like right in there in me arms.
I remember a tear falling as she lay there next to the youth homework. And in that moment,
I became a child of the streets.
I was just 18, not told.
What a tale.
What a tale indeed. Indeed.
You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Well, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just too hard. But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader.
They called me Mr. Cheese Slice.
Anyway, we were like a family.
So I would say. Recently, you've been quite outspoken about the government.
Yeah, fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Well, you know, they stole from us. They're taking our money and spending it, man.
Taking our money and spending it, man.
Actually, homelessness has been all but eliminated in the last couple of months.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah, man.
Very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Oh, yeah, because he is historically wealthy because his family owned the hotel chain. Oh, so you get to learn a bit more. Ha ha ha.
For my music, choose to value it, buy it. Who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children. Mr. Jesus.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of
Or
like,
maybe it's hereditary.
stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Well, that remains to be seen. But you
That
have a
remains to be
easy segue
seen.
out of a conversation that I promise you was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is with his hit song, Mrs. Love Knows Tears.
Oh no, I'm going to do something a little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is unemployment.
I love when I open my window, the first thing to show up is just a car.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's my favorite
So
thing.
Here he is with a new song. I'll be lucky. It's Jesus.
First, you're gonna
I'm
pay
breathing
for-
manually. I'm not breathing
You're
manually.
gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. So you can feel elation for your participation. Still two leaders in this motherfucking nation. Now we're getting sanctioned, talking about expansion. Why does Julius require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams. So don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you
Ah,
can call me
man,
crazy, 'cause
bars.
no one ever pays me, but I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive, but why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention, I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The peace of the place of the press of the way, 'cause we're only equal people when we're more take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head. 'Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to stone a castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks that feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding that their bank accounts are empty. The ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business that had dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal.
I hate the fact that you can't, there's no beat there. You can't do your thing.
And the best of the praise of the press of the ways, 'cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clement's motherfucking head, 'cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to on the puzzle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets, set a fire in the building, let them feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, no squilling bed getters, and burn them on the pyres of advances fucking letters. Gonna take his tracks, gonna stain it red, gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team. And advances, little dances aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're stale and corrupt, then your anger erupt. Then your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
Ah, that sucked. I did horrible. These vocals, though, they're pretty good. That sucked.
Just there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio. I'm sorry. I might not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe it.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on
You gonna
remaining
nappy?
neutral,
Aye. Maybe we
unbiased,
should call it
and
after this segment.
independent of any outside interference. You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this.
Just a reminder, watching that on VCR.
No, this is ridiculous. Who do I complain to?
This is just a mix-up, I'm sure. Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh,
you to
trust me.
leave.
My father's going to hear about this.
I understand. This is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
Oh, we still got an A+ for it, though. Me to big sweaty men. I feel that. It's the children, boy. Oh my god. Boyfriend's getting wild. Oh my god.
Oh, here we go.
Jeez Louise.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Jeremy, you remember Mr. Algebra?
Mr.
Mr.
Algebra.
Harris, and this is Ms. Raiden.
Right.
Philippa, please.
We're back together again, eh? Who'd have thought it?
Perhaps a lower order demon.
It is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right, okay then. We're going live in 10 seconds, opening on camera 1. 5, 4, 3.
Like Tatsiki Wild? Sure, we'll go with Tatsiki Wild.
Sitting across from us are some very
God, he's-
familiar faces. You really aren't too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here.
We're joined by National Treasure Tommy Harris, the National Theatre's Philippa Raiden, and National Deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about me.
It's about me life. What a boyfriend do. Don't we can't talk about it on stream. I'm very sorry.
Pouring out of me like an immense hog, and then Cindy comes in. She says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clements, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate.
Peter's a good mate of mine.
Yeah, no, he comes to the training sometimes. He's a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so Pete, he says, Toby can. He thinks my name's Toby. See, he says, how would you like to spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference in these desperate times?
What did he say?
You know what I mean?
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well.
I love Jeremy so much.
People that I've touched, I knew that I had a career in theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Why did you do that?
I I do all my best work with my trousers.
I do all my best work. I do too. I'll be honest with you.
Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it is to be like the bubble.
How tough it is to be me. I call it Tommy
Harris. Jesus, that was hard.
Catchy. We actually have some clips of the process of the show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
But Dad,
Dad, you promised.
you promised you'd come to my graduation.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, son, but you're a disgrace.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Back, demon!
Back to the hells.
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
I've always dreamed of treading the boards at medium-scale regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into.
What's different about this show then?
Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same characters in every god-awful
Oh
role
my
I've
goodness
heard,
gracious.
godforsaken soap opera, or God forbid, a pantomime. But you know, this show has really let me just go there.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly
What is it you add to the show?
Question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Can you give us a sneak peek of anything else that might be in the show?
Yeah, also,
Yeah, so it's
Exclusive first-hand experiences of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
And some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
yeah, baby. Woo!
You'll never take the sacred path!
And am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah, all
This is
paid
all
for by
officially
taxpayers.
committed by the government, yeah.
It's actually a lifesaver, really.
I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, Jesus!
You do this every night.
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what?
Death.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Yep.
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost of my tours and the dry cleaning of my ties, I'm barely scraping a profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at home come and see this for themselves?
We're performing all over the nation.
Mm-hmm.
And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Well, thank you all so much for coming. Next time we see you, no doubt you'll have taken our jobs.
I like
That's
Tommy.
all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse.
I want to interview the world's most attractive
And I'm Megan
horse.
Wolf, and from all of us here, have a peaceful night.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow, please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Oh.
Aye, A+. I don't think I actually earned that, but triple A+, baby. We got S rank, my dude. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it there. 3.5 hours isn't bad. Death to America, bread sauce, Iraq lobster, rock lobster, ooh, rock lobster. Alright, thank you everyone for watching, and Bye bye.